We will now move on to Step B of Define. By taking the information we learned from Step A, we will develop a team charter. The goal for Step B, the second step in Define, is to create a team charter. A team charter is vital to the success of the overall project. What we will actually do is define the business case, which communicates the project direction and benefits to all the team members. We will also develop a problem and preliminary goal statement, which is aligned with the organizational priorities. We will keep focused by assessing the project scope. And finally, we will select a project team and define the roles of each member. We will use these components to develop a team charter for the commercial loan case. But first, we will define the elements of a team charter. The first element of a team charter is to establish the business case. The business case drills down and explains why a project should be done and why the project is important to do now. It also explains the consequences of not doing the project, as well as prioritizes the activities, and evaluates the project's fit to business initiatives. The next element of a team charter includes a problem statement that describes the opportunity for improvement, and a goal statement that defines the improvement objective. The goal statement tends to be broad and should include measurable target and completion dates. Together, the problem statement and goal statement provide focus and purpose for the team. A good team charter has a clear scope to a project that defines the process and places boundaries on that process. Starting points and ending points, as well as any constraints the team has to deal with, are all defined. The final element of a team charter includes people, who should be carefully chosen based on the needs of the project. Their roles, responsibilities, and expectations, including time committed to the project, should be well defined. Now that we have defined the elements of a team charter, let's see how all this applies to the commercial loan case. Using your mouse, roll over and click on each section of the team charter to see the commercial loan case team charter. In order to grow GE's commercial loan business, GE must attract more customers. Instead, sales are declining because competitors can deliver cash more consistently on the requested date. This uncertainty of when they can expect to receive cash has kept many potential customers away. The commercial loan sales organization's problem and goal statements are linked. The problem statement addresses the issue of customers not able to receive their cash on the date specified in their loan request. To address that problem, we have defined a goal of reducing the variation around the customer request date to meet or exceed the industry standard within the next 6 months. The result should be to establish the GE commercial loan process as equal or better than any of our competitors in the measures that mean the most to the customer. The scope of our project will be the loan approval process, but will not include the funds disbursement process or collections. All we have left to complete the team charter is to determine who will work on this project. Let me introduce you to the team members and their roles. Naturally, the first team member is the commercial loan sales manager. She needs to make sure that the goals are met. The next member of the team is a commercial loan sales rep, who deals directly with the customer and can provide insight into customer response to the GE process. A third team member is the commercial loan operations manager, who will provide expertise on the overall commercial loan process. Finally, we also need a black belt, or master black belt, identified to provide Six Sigma expertise to the project. We have completed the team charter with all the components. We know the value of completing the project as stated in the business case. We developed problem and goal statements. We know the time requirements of this project and justified the resources required. Finally, we selected a team and explained their roles. We know now that we need to reduce the cycle time of the loan approval process to ensure that our customers get the cash they need when they need it. We've got 6 months to do so, so let's get started. Congratulations, you have completed Step B of Define. We are now ready to develop a high-level process map, Step C of Define. Welcome to Step C of Define. This final step will allow us to develop the process that we are trying to improve. The overall layout is signified by the acronym COPUS. It starts with the customer and runs through outputs, processes, inputs, and finally, the supplier. We are about to begin the last step in Define, Step C, where we will describe the purpose and contents of a high-level process map. Then, we will actually develop a high-level process map for the commercial loan case. So far, we have derived and documented the customer's CTQs and developed a team charter. So, we are ready to fully map the process that we are striving to improve. We begin by defining the purpose of the process map. The high-level process map displays the relationship between the customer and the process, as well as the overall flow of the process. Having said that, a high-level process map identifies key inputs, as well as key customer requirements. Basically, a process is defined as a collection of activities that takes one or more kinds of input and creates output that is valuable to the customer. The contents of a high-level process map will explain the process. Take a look. The contents of a process map for a project include customers and their key requirements, outputs, which result from the process and meet or exceed the customer's needs and related requirements, process steps, which are selected in order to improve something, inputs, which are parts and personnel provided by the suppliers, and suppliers, who, as we just mentioned, provide the inputs. This information can be more easily illustrated in a diagram. Take a look and you be the judge. Well, what do you think? See where each of the pieces fit? The project flows from right to left, while the customer's thinking flows from left to right. The most significant thing to remember is, the focus is on the customer. COPUS. Next, we will create a process map relevant to the commercial loan case. Examining the generic process map just now has given you the experience for what you are about to do. Brainstorm about the commercial loan case. Think about who the supplier and the customer are, the problem and the goal statements, the systems needed to accomplish the goal, and the people and supplies needed to operate the processes. Now, storyboard your process map. Use your mouse to drag the correct information to the correct place on the process map. If you have made a correct choice, the new information will replace the label of the process map. Review the previous screens if you need assistance. Good luck! When you are finished, click Done to continue. You did it! You storyboarded a high-level process map for the commercial loan process. Let's review your work. The goal is to provide funds in the form of commercial loans in a timely manner. The customers are the various businesses that need funds. The output for the process is on-time delivery of cash. Loan approval and disbursement are two processes. The input is a completed loan application package. The supplier, of course, is any GE commercial loan business. Well, we have accomplished all of the objectives in Step C of Define. We defined the purpose of a high-level process map and described its contents. Then, we developed the high-level process map. Congratulations! You have completed Step C in Define, which means you have worked your way through the entire Define phase. In Measure, we will add more details to the process map so that measurements can be taken to locate sources of improvement. When you click Next, you will advance to the phase summary and quiz. Good luck!